Oh dear, did I have my microphone on all this time? I possibly did. Let's fade out the music. So you probably heard me moving around. Right, there we go. Nice and professional. There we go. Music fades out. How's that? Welcome, my friends. Hopefully you can... Yeah, my voice chat is on, thankfully. There's Flight Sim. Let's get into it. New base. New stream. In fact, now I seem to be able to stream. Gonna have to bear with me. I've tried to get YouTube chat in OBS and yeah, that didn't. Hopefully the stream's going okay. I did a Twitch stream before, literally about an hour ago. Do you know what? I thought, there's only a few people ever on Twitch. I thought, you know, get it over to YouTube. I'll be doing a lot more of these kinds of streams on YouTube and Twitch. In fact, maybe doing both at the same time or at separate times. Gonna have a lot more time on my hands to do that. And now, hopefully, the internet capabilities. How are you all doing? How is your Sunday going? Just setting an autopilot altitude there. 1400 feet would do. Sinking my heading bug. And what we're doing. We're over in EGCC, Manchester. This is now the nearest airport to where I'm living. I'm living up north, guys. Up north now in Manchester. My accent will probably change over the next coming weeks as I converse with family and friends up here, of course. The route we're doing, I just thought, you know, why not set out and maybe even make this a bit of a series. Famous sites of Britain. So the UK and Britain, in fact, Great Britain. So we'll start off from my home base, Manchester. Zoom in a bit there. There you go, it's not... Gives you a little bit of information, this EFB. Manchester over to Liverpool, up to Blackpool. Very famous in the north. And I'll be visiting there quite often while I'm up here. Leeds, up to Leeds then, or across to Leeds, Durham. Over to Carlisle, and then up to Glasgow for the first leg. How's that for a start? Well, that's the idea. Let's see how it goes. Let's just catch up. You're going to have to bear with me. Like I said, I'm going to have to catch up with chats the old-fashioned way, but it seems okay. How's the stream, people? Is it okay? I do hope so. It was fine on Twitch. Let me know how it's all looking over on the YouTubes. Just set a few things up. Make sure I've got you in the right window. We are all good. Let's get going on this one. So I am live on West Europe server, if you want to just jump in. I'm over at EGCC at the moment, heading over to Liverpool. I think to begin with, I'll stick it on autopilot mainly, and land, take it off autopilot to manually land, of course. There we go, we'll get up in the air. Nice and easy. Bring up that landing gear. And that's all well and good. Now trim down. Why are you going so high, my friend? Didn't have any flaps in. Autopilot on, nav mode on, all done by my lovely multi-panel. Are you following the nav course? Now, let's put it into heading hold. We'll get it over to nav. should be fine. There we go, it's not liking to go over. We'll go over to nav in a moment once it gets closer to the magenta line, of course. Bring back that throttle. Bob's your uncle. It's not liking nav. Just a second. What's occurring there? Should we just follow the route? Just bear with me for a second while I sort this out. Nothing like teething problems to start a stream, is there? That's interesting. So this is the 182. It's not a supported. Well, it's not supported by the content creators. Let me just turn down. Sorry, people. I keep forgetting that I sometimes have that engine sound a little bit too loud. Looking clear on YouTube. Thanks, some random guy. Much appreciated, my friend. Yeah, do keep letting me know. Ah, that's okay. We can follow this manually. It's a bit boring when it all goes to plan, isn't it? So that'll be fine. That's better. That's the view I was looking for. So at least get into heading mode. Thank you. And we'll follow. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be locked on. It doesn't seem to be, the instruments doesn't seem to be configured for nav mode, even though I'm flying at a route. Didn't test it, I just thought let's go for it. But because it's a Cessna 182, it doesn't seem to be configured to follow a route from the world map. At least this one's not playing ball. Every time I try and press nav, it just blinks on and off. Yeah, look, just not let me have it. Not let me have nav mode. That's fine. Go into heading mode, we can just follow the magenta lines. I've got my throttle about 85%, that's fine. Just feather that propeller a little bit. That's all golden. I'm gonna go over to Liverpool. So setting off from Manchester. So where do I live around here? Well, I live somewhere around here. It's a big place, Manchester. Few people on. West Europe server. And we'll be fine. So yeah, do go look in the description, people. Like I said, I did a Twitch stream over New York and Brazil, in fact. And that was I've watched that back, that's very good. So it seems the internet at where I am at the moment seems to be good for streaming. Touch wood. Although I am just getting warning signs on YouTube. It always happens on YouTube. Never mind. As long as the picture's okay, we'll go with it. So there we go, we can just follow that magenta line using heading mode. Now if I was doing this manually, of course, I'll be altering it via this, but I've got the multi-panel to alter the heading. So it makes it a lot easier for me. There we go, we're off. Off and flying. And this stream is as much a celebration as celebrating the fact that I've moved and now able to live stream, but as much is that I can actually seemingly get to live stream as well, which is a big plus. So this is not a group flight, this is just a random ad hoc flight from my home base around some famous sites around the UK. Now, where am I landing? I'm landing Liverpool on Liverpool runway 27. So I'm near enough lined up for that. If I look at my instruments down here. So runway 27 Liverpool. Let's give that one a go first. That's my range. In fact, have I got DME on my... Never mind. Don't have any frequencies set in. I can see Liverpool Airport coming up. a bit high, that view, but Liverpool Airport, I believe. Just range out a little bit. No, not quite. A bit further along. Thinking some of these people are around Liverpool. People that are Luxy. Does indeed look like it, doesn't it? Must be an airport just before Liverpool, I expect. Now then, what's going on here? Throw me a little bit, but it's a good practice. So nav computer is broken. We can just, yeah, I've switched on nav again. It's turned off my heading, so keep it in heading hold. Let me just take off my jumper. It's boiling hot here. That's a bit better. And I shall configure my aircraft now. Where is this airport? Let's come on the heading. We're not actually on the magenta line there, so it's just... I should know this off by heart by now, but... I think I was right over here, wasn't I? I was right over here. Gonna land at a... it's Liverpool Airport, isn't it? It's got to be. It's quite a large airport, so... That's got to be. Where's the yellow submarine? That's a big giveaway. Let's configure the aircraft. Let's get it down to about 100 knots. Might prop back up for a second. That will do. Let's put the gear down. We'll do this inside the aircraft. I'll take it off autopilot. And we'll land on this runway we can see here. It's a nice target for us. How's the speed? Speed's doing fine. And we got Wolsey. That's a great Liverpool name. Righty, I've lost my bearing now. It's my eyes of it for a second. Oh, there it is. I lost the runway for a second there. Right, we're coming down to flaps range, roughly. I mean, anywhere there, just make sure you're holding your altitude. Anywhere about this speed is fine for flaps, so we'll go to 10 degrees of flaps there. Gears down. Stage 1 flaps. Not rocket science, so I'll just do a quick touch and go here, and then onwards to Blackpool. Blackpool is runway 31, that's going to be interesting. Any thoughts on how much to have in Xbox? Okay, you've been around. Oh, the rolling cache. I do around 16 gigabyte myself. Sorry, I took my eyes off the screen there. I do 16 gigabytes of rolling cache personally. Some say larger, some say smaller, some say 32. 16 gigabyte works for me personally. I think on my Series S I might have 8 gigabyte. But 16 is a good marker at least, I would say, if you can afford the space. So that's my advice. Oops. Don't shrink the screen, Huddison, you can't see where you're flying. Stream holding up okay, people. I'm in new grounds at the moment, or on new grounds, literally. Look at the pappy lights there. I'll take that. Let's go another notch of flaps. Bit of flare there, a little bit high now, but I can control that with a bit of throttle control now. Try and keep those pappy lights happy. Looks nice enough, lots of big trees around here. Typical, you know you're in flight sim when you see trees on the approach. This is not too bad compared to some. There you go, perfect pappy lights. Not too bad compared to some, but yeah, trees still seem to be an issue in Flight Sim, don't they? Did I get the right runway here? Does it matter? Was that the one I was aiming for? 27. It was, indeed. Good. Right, slow myself down. Nice touch and go here. Let's try and touch down where you can see all those markings. There we go. Just nice and gently. That'll do. Up we go. Start bringing up those flaps, not down. Thank you. Sorry, I'm doing this with the mouse and it's a wee bit awkward. Right, we're back on course. Autopilot on. We'll get our heading. Heading's fine there. We can change it as we go. Let's come round. But it's a Blackpool now, so it's going to be roughly in a northerly heading here. Nav working? Nope. Keep it in heading mode. Anybody else found that? This is new for me with the Cessna 182. So I just inputted a course from the world map. Oops. And it's not allowed me. Take my gear up. It's not allowed me to lock onto nav mode unless it's just a bug that's happened. Could be another bug, people. Who knows? But it's not content. It's not creator approved, the Cessna 182. So you've got to bear that in mind. Hello, Thomas Bell. How you doing, my friend? Stay with 32, Dave. Yeah, I would reckon. I mean, like I said, I've got 8 on my Xbox Series S just because I wanted to conserve a little bit of space for other things. In fact, do I have Flight Sim? I don't have Flight Sim 2020 installed at the moment on the Series S. I've got 2024 installed now. I wasn't sure how much space 2024 was going to take up, and it doesn't take anything up. Hardly. In comparison. Oh, there we go. We're on our way. Is anybody coming? Look at that. Poor old Hudson by himself again. That's fine, people. Have you ever seen me flying around areas? Because nobody's there, it's not going to affect it. Just go to settings, show you my server. I'm on West Europe. There we go. We get underway again. Bear with me, I do need plenty of water at the moment. Yeah, there's trees. Trees are low. Are they higher than that? Brendan, just taken off from Liverpool. EGGP, going over to Blackpool. EGNH, I believe. Is it H or M? I can't read my own writing, but going over to Blackpool now. Bring back that throttle again so we don't need to thunder along. And Blackpool, runway 31, where are we? Okay, so runway 31 should be to our left, I believe, if we stick to that magenta line. Yeah, give that a try, somebody, please. Just input a route from the world map. If you've got the Cessna 182, will it let you lock onto nav, or is it just a bug for me at the moment? I'd be interested to know. I've not tried it otherwise. There we go. It's looking grand, isn't it? That's looking nice. As good as slightly better. You can even see the cathedrals. You can definitely see more distance-wise with Flight Sim 2024. Definitely has a larger level of display in terms of how far you can see. A range of display, shall we say. You can see some of the Liverpool landmarks there from out here. Oh, you got a bit jerky for me there. Right, let's keep inside because I've got to make sure I'm on that magenta line. I just need to change my heading as I go. Absolutely fine. Tablet in the Airbus once again. I've not done much airliner flying, and I must do. Now I've got the time. I'll test 1 or 2 airliners with Flight Sim 2024 because I am intrigued. I've stayed away from them because I didn't have much luck when first trying them, when it was first launched, and it put me off a little bit. Oh, I'm coming up to Blackpool. Just got to keep aware here that Blackpool's not far away. Fantastic. I've got a video, if you've not seen it, about Blackpool, my trip to Blackpool. It's a couple of years ago now, but I'll be able to do it a whole lot more. It's about an hour away from me now. In fact, me and my brother will probably drive up over many weekends. There we go. Right, I'm being distracted by little things. Just bear with me. Or by things, rather. I find myself when I'm flying generally, I do that. I click away and, if I'm on nav mode, it's not a problem. I'm on heading mode at the moment, and it could be potentially a problem if I don't pay attention. It's a bit more of a challenge, this. Actually, input a route and fly it by heading mode or hand. So don't use any autopilot and fly it by hand. That's a good challenge. Makes it a bit more lively. Hello, Angel15, how you doing, my friend? How is everybody today? Always important to ask people. Again, if you just joined, I'm in my home base, Manchester. I'm actually physically in Manchester now. Weather's atrocious. It's not bad, it's just very gloomy compared to the south. It's not... That's not always the case. What happens is where it's a higher elevation, so the clouds are a lot closer to you in Manchester. I've got to go back down south again over the next couple of weeks. I've just got to pack up the rest of my things and get my deposit back. But the idea is I'm at a stronger internet source for live streaming, and the idea is that this is a celebration of my move and a good test of how it goes over YouTube as well. I'll be doing this a lot more. Lot more. It's a 182RG, Carinado 182RG, Thomas, if you have it. Carinado 182RG. I'm coming up to Liverpool, Blackpool people. Blackpool. Kiss me quick. And all that funny postcards are. It's fantastic back in the day. It's been spoiled. It's not changed vastly. It's just better back in the day. I'm sure anybody from the north of the UK will agree on that. It was a lot better in the 70s and 80s. Blackpool. Old arcade games, you know. It's got arcades there now, but they're very sort of casino type. Gizmos. Gimmicky. Gizmos. Gizmo. Right. And we've got a cat here. He's not very happy with me being here, the cat. He scratched me today. She. But she's been, she found us, basically. She found my brother and mother. Yeah, and she adopted them because she was not happy with her previous place. So she's had a bad life, really, so I've got to give her that. I'll give her a bit of space. She'll come around. I do like cats. I'm not happy it scratched me, but it's only a small scratch. Right. Blackpool. Can we see the tower? Can I see the blooming airport? Maybe. I think the runway is to this side. I'm gonna get my gear down now. I'll do this manually. Gear down. Do I need a notch of flaps. I'm not that close to it. If I can't visibly see it, Flight Sim 2024 is good for visibility. I'm not going to worry about flaps yet. Better go set alarm for 4 o'clock. 4 a.m. Goodness me. Hello, Susie. How you doing? Lurking. Lurk away. 4 a.m. Dave. My goodness me. Sorry I wasn't earlier. I'll be doing these streams at different times of the day, people, as well. Doing a lot of them. You're going to get fed up of me soon doing them. But it gives people at different time zones, different times to see them. Where's runway 31? Should be to the left. It's there, isn't it? The airport. We're in flap. I've not got any flaps in, but we're in the range of flaps. I'm going to take this runway, people. Whatever runway I can see, I'm taking. This is the airport, isn't it? Aye. I don't see it. Oh. All will become clear. Yeah, just let it go on for a little bit, then we'll get right on top of it. Trying to fly in Cessna. Which Cessna? Try the 182 just to see if it does the same. The 172 should be fine. The 182 is not creator approved, or whatever bollocks they're throwing at it. Is that runway 31? I've got a feeling it might be here. But it's not that clear yet. It's a big round. Hey, Brenton. If you're with me, hello. Let's get a few names up there, people. It's always good when a few people tag along. I do enjoy that. Not much notice of this. I just thought, do I do this? Do I not? I thought, go on, do it. That's a runway, isn't it? Let's aim for this runway here, people. So, notch your flaps. I only need 10 degrees of flaps here. I don't need much more than that. I'm still under autopilot and heading mode. So let's come to our left a little bit and line up properly with this. I hope it's a runway. It's not very clear, that. Looks like it, doesn't it? Is it? Or is that the runway? That's a... oh, balls. That's the runway, isn't it? Oops. Don't do that. Bear with me, people. Not tested. That's... oh, dear. That's the runway. Okay, okay. Change of plan. Let's come down this way. I can do the story. Put 20 degrees of flaps in. Got my gear down. Just going to come to our left. So I'm manually doing this. Let me just get my trim under control there so I'm not fighting the aircraft. It's better. Views are awkward with Flight Sim 2024. I've got to say I do prefer the 2020 views. I'm much more used to them. Excuses. Could have took that runway, never mind. I'm going to go for this one. I hope. Let's bring that throttle back. We'll be absolutely grand here. Let's control my rate of descent there. Let's put in full flaps so we can slow ourselves way down here. Get around sharpish. Yeah, we'll be fine. It's not runway 31, but it's a runway. Okie dokie. not advisable. Not a good lineup. Hey, if it works, eh? It's gonna work as well. Look at that. Runway 10, people. Just how I planned it. Let's try and get a centre line there. That's fine. Not so fine, but if it's on the runway... Oops. Let's just null our throttle, so we... Oh, there we go. We're touched down. Let's take back off again. Raise those flaps. Yeah, not quite the way... Like I said, I've not planned this flight per se. I've just inputted a route, which I'm following by heading mode at the moment. And it's putting me in the right direction, isn't that? That was well planned, wasn't it? Perfectly planned. Is my altimeter got out of sync? No, it's fine. Let's just trim back up now. Vertical speed, 500 feet. Oh, heading mode. No, no, no. I want you this way, heading mode. There we go, a few clicks and clonks. And we'll come back round and follow the magenta line. Not a problem. And bring the gear up. Flaps it up. That's fine. There we go. We're back on course to Leeds Bradford. EGNM. Grand. You don't have it. Don't worry about it, Thomas. Yeah, if you have it in 2020, it should come across, but it's not creator approved yet. I'm like, it's a compliment. You are like Alex Lester is to Radio 2, or was. You're like the Alec Lester to Flight Simulator. You really remind me of him. Thank you, Dave. Much appreciated. Most people say I sound like Ringo Starr, which I don't get. Hey, Lucky86, how you doing, my friend? Not too bad, mate. I've just moved up to Manchester. Darth Mike, how you doing, my friend? You had a great flight in the Airbus 320 version 2. Let me just keep an eye on what my aircraft's doing just a second before I read that. We're fine now. Following the course, let me just bring it round a notch. So it's a different window. So with the Airbus 320 version 2, Flight Simulator 2024 last night on my Xbox X. It's definitely improving. It's definitely improving. I agree. You live in the Isle of Man, so I fly Isle of Man to Liverpool. Very nice. I was gonna fly the Isle of Man today, but I thought, well, we'll do that in subsequent live streams. 2024 Series X looks horrible. Oh dear. You have a solid, stable connection, but graphics are trash. It seems to be different for each person, Mike. I think Susie gets good graphics. I get good graphics on my Series S. And Dan Lance, I don't know if he's here tonight, but he also says he gets decent graphics. I don't know. I don't know what to advise for people who are not at the moment. Can anybody else offer advice there for Xbox? Diaboli, nice to be here, buddy. Have a great... I've moved already. It was a pain. We got everything, including an arcade cabinet, which I was going to put in storage because I thought I had no choice. I think I've showed it on the channel before. It's like an American arcade cabinet I got years ago, and it's brilliant for arcade games. No, my brother wanted it down here, so he got it in the van. Really happy about that, because that was a pain to move. And whatever happens to it, it can go to the family now, so if I don't want it in future years, it can go to the family, so I'm really happy about that. Okay, where are we? Yeah, the Series... I do well on my Series X, Darth Mike. It's not perfect, I've got to say. But I'm not doing anything... I mean, there's not a lot you can change in there to make it... So let me just get a drink. The only thing I can advise is a bigger, unless that was you that asked the question before, put a bigger cache in there, rolling cache if you can, and fly over the same area a few times, the same region a few times. And apparently it goes into the cache. What I've got to test still, I'll do a live stream on that to test it. I don't know, because my graphics generally, it's difficult for me to do that, because oops, that's very zoomed in. Hopefully it's coming across, but my graphics generally don't have much of an issue. Again, I'm touching wood as I say that. No problem, Peter. Great, it's great to hear, yeah. And hopefully what you've learned in 2020 will carry across if you jump onto 2024. I was going to call it 2025 then. Which it literally is, isn't it? I mean, it's only now we're starting to see the true potential of 2025 with the marketplace almost in. It will keep getting better, but it'll be probably another few months before everything's solid, I think. Although VR's excellent in 2024. Oh, thanks, Susie. I appreciate the advice. Your videos, series and peripherals and settings have got me through many pain points. My pleasure. My pleasure, Darth. Mike, yeah. No problem, let's just see where we are now. So it's a bit of a longer leg to lead, so I'll let it go at full blast there. Bring that propeller out a little bit. Just try and squeeze out a bit more speed out of this bird. Just push the throttle up a little bit more. We can afford to do that. Is anybody around me? Did you oh yeah. So we got Jackie Eggy. I think Jackie Eggy. I love the names. Oh, I've still got Brenton with me here. Brenton, who are you in a chat, my friend? That's a couple of people at Liverpool, it looks like, or Blackpool. Don't know if they're with me or not. Plenty of people around though, aren't they? We got Trey there. And we got people ahead there that I can't see because it's white on white. Just want to check something, people, because this is not the weather I was experiencing in Manchester. Ah, okay, I've got it on a few clouds. We'll keep it there. At least we can see some pretty things. It's not the greatest of weather, really. The clouds are looking great. Okay, so we're not far from Leeds Bradford. We'll keep an eye on that. We are going pretty quick. You're most welcome, Anthony. Just wanted to say thank you. I've been using the videos to get myself set up to begin flying using the Series X. Not a problem, my friend. Some random guy. You got a few Logic and Tech panels based on your reviews. They work nicely for me. Great. Which ones do you have, random guy? Do you have them all? I've got them all. I've not tried the switch panel. I've got it with me. I must try that. Don't need the switch panel because I've got the honeycomb. But could be worth trying for some people who are having issues with it, maybe. Oh, the undulation up the ground there. Let's raise our altitude to 2,200. Vertical speed 400 feet per minute. 500 feet per minute. Yeah, so it's interesting. Keep letting me know about the stream, please, people, because this is new ground for me. It's give me a warning on YouTube, but it's not giving me. It's just giving me a yellow warning, essentially. As long as it's coming through for you nicely. Twitch was great. The stream rate. Go and check out Twitch later, by the way, because I'll be doing to begin with either or, Twitch or YouTube. And I'm just trying to promote that Twitch channel a bit more because maybe a lot of people don't know about it, so that's in the description. You'll see a recent video I did there, a recent flight. It's worth staying on there, turn your notifications on. You got the radio panel, multi-panel, you didn't get the switch panel, so yeah, radio panel, multi-panel, no problem with 2024. Let's see, yep, Brenton still keeping up there. We've got a couple of people following along there, great. Looks like. And we'll be doing group flights and all that palaver as well, as long as it's all going okay. You purchased the 182, great. Amateur, yeah. Not had a chance to test it yet. The switch panel works with 2024 with minimal issues. Fantastic. So the switch panel is okay, that's good to hear. You picked up the Axe panel for the Xbox and you reckon, yeah, it's game. The Axe My App Pro is fantastic for Xbox. I must do more videos on that because there's advanced settings. I'll get round to it, people. I've got bit of a should we say spoiler? Yeah, let's call it spoiler because I can't think of another word for it. I've got a very advanced flight control. It's only for PC, but it's very advanced that I'll be hopefully bringing out a video on over these next couple of days. So watch out for that. Really looking forward to testing that one out. Literally just got here yesterday, so I've not had much chance to test. The only thing I've done today is set up my flight sim rig again, and then done a couple of live streams to celebrate. And that's enough for one day. 2 live streams in a day. Oh, why not? Why not? Okay, EG. Okay, EG. So Leeds Bradford. EG. NM. Echo Golf November. Metered. What's M again? Anyway. There goes my mind. Anyway, runway 32. We're going to have to come to the south. Metered. It will do. At least you can't mistake it's an M, can you? Metered. 32. Would it be runway 32? Runway 32 will be that. Oh, okay. That's going to be interesting. So I'll have to come. I think this chap's at Leeds Bradford. I can kind of see it. I say that about Leeds Bradford. It's not. I don't know. No, I can't see it. Way too far out, yeah. But I'll come onto an easterly heading, essentially. I'm pretty much flying an easterly heading at the moment, that's fine. Southeasterly heading. Maybe 110 degrees to line up with this runway. We'll see how that goes. Maybe 100 degrees, I don't want to go that extreme. I'll be flying way down here otherwise. 100 degrees bearing. That's a big grand. Okay. I think Wing are going to shape the hardware market. They could well do, yes, yeah. Especially cost-wise, yeah. You guys help each other and have a chat there just while I figure this one out. There is an ILS here, but I'm just doing it all manually for the moment. Typically, it's quite a visible airport. Typically. That's it. There it is, isn't it? I think that's the runway there. Yeah. I hope. Keep that in sight. So I'll bring my speed down now. How far? Am I that close to it? Could be very deceiving, this airport. You think you've got the runway in sight. It's not the runway. It's a different. If you fly out of it and fly back into it, it's easy to spot. It's just spotting it coming in this way. I've had difficulties in the past. I'll just follow the instruments. It's not, you see. I'll follow my instruments and line up with it. No problem. Just zoom in the range there. That's what this is for. In fact, would that help? I wonder if this is going to be more help. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Put that out of the way there. Put my gear down. Change my bearing to 90 now. So I'm coming sort of this way now. Not rocket science, really, people. I think this extra's landing on it as well, so that's going to be a good marker. No problem. So if you're following along behind me, you don't have the course. Oh, Brunton! You're right next to me there. Fantastic. Just be aware that I'll quickly change on a course of 31. 310 degrees, rather. Is that Leeds Bradford? See what I mean about being difficult to see? Goodness. Back up with the AFB. Just change the size of that just a second. Change it to small. That's it, isn't it? Oops. Oh, what are you doing? Not quite, no. Ah, we'll be grand. Not too worried about it. Just for some reason, I always have a little bit of difficulty with this one, spotting it. I think it's this patch here. Would that be right? That's not very well rendered in there. Okay, that's better. Looks more like an airport, doesn't it? Oh, there you go. That wasn't rendering in fully. Don't fail on me now. How's the stream, people? Is it holding up? He was impressed by the wing presentation at FS Weekend. They seem to have a good... Ah, I missed that. I didn't follow FS Weekend, you know, because I've been moving. And goodness knows what. I completely forgot about it. I'll have to catch up on it. I've not followed much news on that. Okay, let's get inside the aircraft. Let's get a notch of flaps in. So we're nice and slow whenever we do change on approach. Is this Leeds Bradford? Yeah, this is all rendered in. For some reason, I've got Leeds Bradford version 2. I believe it, well, it was from Orbix, but it may just be, well, I'm making excuses. We'll get there. I can see what, I think this might be it. It's just rendered in now. I think this might be it, I think this might be it, I think that might be it. no idea where the true idea where it is looking now. You're probably yelling at me saying it's over there, Hudson. Is that it? Should be lining up. Ah, no, okay. Okay, my mistake. I need to come a little bit more to the east here. This could well be it. Interesting. See where I need to come. I need to pass this threshold here to line up with it properly. Always have this same, when I'm coming in from this angle, it's this funny angle I'm coming in from. Typically, Flight Sim 2020, you can see it way out. I don't know. That's gotta be it, isn't it? With the sort of bumpy runway there. So it looks like I'm on course. Somewhat. Is that it? Sorry about this, my friends. Oh dear. If you're with me, I do apologise. Oh, goodness me. I'm passing over. I'm going to start turning anyway, regardless. What's my speed doing? Speed is fine. I'm bang on where I want to be there. Maybe a wee bit slower, in fact. I'm just going to bring my throttle back slightly. And you're going to go ahead because I brought my throttle back. Oh no, you're sticking right with me. Look at that. There's a few of you I think with me here. Don't let me lead you astray. If you've got a site on Leeds Bradford, you go for it. YouTube's a bit delayed. I don't see it. I'm going to follow my guiding here. Wow. Big time not seeing that. Huh. Oh, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to come northward. Using the multi-panel to do this. If you've got the My App Pro, you can do the same thing. Just put your heading to whatever you want to there. Must be it. Is it? I don't think it is. Yes. Here. Was where I was thinking. Okay. It's not very visible, is it? What's the cloud doing now? Don't do this. Okay, give me a bit more of a challenge. That's fine. Just going to put another notch of flaps in there, people. Playing it safe, so I'm going to slow as I can. Yeah, it's a runway. There we go. Good grief. How was I meant to see that? How's everybody doing? Brenton, you still with me? It's good to see. Probably cursing, saying, what the is this guy doing now? I need a bleeping sound, don't I? Runways there. All sorted. Ah, that was easy, wasn't it? Do bear with me, YouTube chat. I'll get to you in just a moment. Just want to make sure that I do a quick... Let's just do, just in case one of two of you need the toilet, we can just do a full stop here and then take off again and go over to the rest of our course. We've got plenty of time. It's only 9:15. Plenty of time now. Okay, that'll do. Autopilot off. In fact, people, I'm going to continue. Sorry. I don't need the toilet myself. Right, bring that throttle back. It's not a very visible runway from far out. Runway, sorry, Flight Sim 2020, you can see this way out. There's a lot of undulation around Leeds, so it is a difficult one to spot anyway. I came in at a funny angle, to be fair. I've got this. Gears down, I can see. I'm going to trust that. I've got 20 degrees of flaps. As you can see here. Just mellow out now, people. Kind of zone out when I'm coming into land. I know it's a bad time to do it, but meditate rather. One puppy lights in. Come off the heading a little bit there. Both puppy lights in. I'm at the perfect altitude according to the puppy lights. Don't need another notch of flaps there. That's fine. Just going to bring that speed back a little bit, just raise my nose, just so I can get the puppy lights back in. I've got a very visible sight of the runway. I can see where I'm aiming for, which is around about here. At this point, I'm teaching you all to suck eggs here. I'm sure there's people who have flown before, but I'm not concentrating on the puppy lights, I'm concentrating on getting down. I can see where I'm relative to, just be careful, just speed up a bit there. I'm fighting the aircraft. Just get a bit wobbly on me there for a second. And bring the speed back down again. Ready for a roller coaster ride? This is apparently this is true to life. This runway's got a dip in it. Just be aware of that. Try and land on the numbers rather than the arrows. There we go. Look, see the dip? It's a visible dip in the runway. Very strange. Apparently it's like that. It's a very distinctive runway. Come on, touchdown, my friend. Ah, there we go. Nice and gently. Up we go. Let's bring up one of those flaps. Get me better. Foot slipped off the rudder pedal. Bit more throttle there, this end. You got plenty of runway. We're taking off under its own volition there. Flapsy up. Where's my heading? It's about the right direction, so I'm going to go autopilot, heading mode. Just put some vertical speed in there, so we're climbing up 600 feet per second. Probably not the best idea. You can see the undulation around the airport there. It actually rises, it seems, around the airport. But we're fine, I think. And we've got the right heading there, look. Went well. Okay, over to Durham. It's not far, people. That's why I said I'll continue. Right, okay, what we're saying now, people. Let me go back a bit so I'm picking up all your game GG. Impressed by the wing presentation? Yeah, I read that one. I think all my setting, hat switch, and I always think of setting up my hat switch with your tutorial video. I giggle because it's not one of those jobs that I like to do regularly. Look up, look down, I know. I was trying my Velocity 1 flight stick with my game laptop when I first moved in last night. And for some reason, half my settings disappeared. Even though I've saved them under a profile, some of them seem to have disappeared from Flight Sim 2024, so that's not very impressive. It is a pain, Dave. All good in the street. Thanks, Anthony. For you. Great. You're waiting on you. Wing left panel. Oh, I may get them, Armitage. They're a good price. I am very tempted by them. Wing Airbus MCDU. It looks really impressive in the reviews, yeah. High reviews for it, from what I've seen. Random guy. April, so that'll be soon, Armitage. Hello, Carol. Tune in late. You're on your way behind. I'm way behind, but good to see your tour of famous UK places. Yeah, It's more, Carol. I've moved and better internet, and I just wanted to celebrate. There we go. I think I've caught up with you all. So we'll carry on there. I do like to do that. I like these streams where I'm including the chat. When we're chatting together, it's difficult to include often your viewpoints. So, you know, this is for you, my friends. That looks nice, doesn't it? Angel, Brenton, good to see you both flying in formation. I'll slow down a wee bit so we can keep formation. Look at that for formation, guys. Flight Sim 2024 formation flying. Very nice. Look at the views though. Look at the undulation. That's realistic, isn't it? This is more realistic, I find, than 2020. It's changed, yes. Some didn't like that. I like it. Look, you can see the dips of the valleys. Very nice. I think it's good. Oh. And we'll try and get a few more over these streams, you know, just join in wind farms here. Look. Don't join in the wind farms, join in the stream, of course. Oh, let's get back in the aircraft. No, we're fine. Just making sure I didn't miss my... I still got my gear down. Nobody told me. I'm heading mode, yeah. It's going north. I want to come slightly to the... about 5-6 degrees bearing. It's Durham. Durham, we are aiming for runway 5. Which should be just on our flight path, hopefully. I've only hit one airport correctly so far. No, I've hit 2. I got leads as well eventually. Aiming for runway 5. If you see a runway, get down. St. Patrick's Day tomorrow for our Irish viewers. Always a very special day. When I was in Kilkenny, it was fantastic. Kilkenny and Dublin. I was in Dublin for a while too, and Belfast. Belfast very special as well. They had a big celebration there, like a kind of like a carnival when I was there, I think. It's all good. Oh, I need to get a gaming chair. Any recommendations, people, on a gaming chair? I've got a sort of it's a padded dining room table chair from downstairs at the moment. It's the only thing I could find suitable. I've left my rickety wooden chair back on the south coast. But ideally, I spend so much time sat at the computer. I need a gaming chair, a proper support gaming chair, really. So any suggestions, please let me know. Stream's okay, I hope. Just looking at it myself. Just clicking around windows, just bear with me for a second. Concentrate on the sim, Hudson. Okay, we've still got some distance from Durham. We've got Durham and Carlisle. What I might do, people, is stay within the borders, shall we say. We might finish it on Carlisle, we'll see. No, go on, well, I didn't put it in the title, but originally I was going to say Glasgow. I'm not in a rush. If you're okay watching, we'll fly on to Glasgow. Carlisle incoming. Plenty of time. There's Brenton next to me and Angel just behind there. Maybe somebody in the distance there. It's difficult to say. Who's with us? Maybe. Plane library and internal storage. I'm in Manchester now, amateur Jap. I can't eat pastry. I'm afraid. Pasty balm. What's that? I should know. I know a chip balm. What's a pasty balm? DX racer chairs. Oh, okay. Anthony, you've got 2 DX racer chairs, but Secret Labs are almost meant to be good, I've heard. Yeah. There's plenty of good support chairs out there. It's just knowing which one to get that's best for you, you know? Best for your personal contours and shape. And goodness knows what, we're all different shapes and sizes. Like for myself, I can feel if I lie on a mattress that's too springy, I can feel the spring sticking into my back. That type of thing. So you know, got to be very particular when it comes to chairs and that type of thing. It's just taking your time. I've got a house here, so I can go downstairs into a relaxing armchair when I finish live streaming. It's not a problem. So clicking away there. Let's just see what's going on. Still a bit of distance to Durham. EGNV. Mike, M for Mike. Meatball. Meathead. Couldn't think of it, and nobody corrected me. Oops, what's happened there? Have a lovely evening, Mike. Happy flying, my friend. Yeah. Smithwick's, yeah, it's very popular down there, Anthony, yeah. Oh, pasty, yeah, I can't eat pasties, can't eat pastry. It will bung me up for weeks. I love pies. I mean, I used to eat a lot of pies when I was younger. That's probably the reason why. But it's not good for my digestion, let's just say. Yeah, very, very popular drinks, Smithwick's in Kilkenny. Never a fan of. It's a bitter, isn't it, Smithwick's? Like yeah, kind of ale, isn't it? It's an ale. Just stuck to the Guinness. I always enjoyed the Guinness up there. It's the only place I liked Guinness. It's a place that got me into Guinness, Kilkenny. It's got a beautiful taste down there. Oh, you know, a couple of Guinnesses, it's enough for me. I don't overdo it. Often. Then typically I won't overdo it. If I go out for a drink, I'll have a couple of pints and that's enough. Right. Coming up to it, guys. He's still with me. Yep, you're both still there, great. So you're flying the that's a new one, isn't it? The C400? Heard good things about it, Angel. Brunson, are you flying inverted? He is. Why not? It keeps you entertained along the look of this. Keeps you entertained along the flight. I'm not going to do that myself. Is that a Spitfire, Brenton, by chance? Does it show? No, it's not showing you the Spitfire. Unless it's the one that I don't have installed. There we go. Not far, I'll just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on Brenton flying inverted around me as well. Yeah, I saw your post, Susie, before in Discord. Is it a good aircraft? Again, I've missed out on a lot because of this move, so I'll just need to catch up a little bit. Is it a 2024 aircraft, by chance? Is it on the marketplace? Is it a jet as well? Look, what kind of aircraft is it? How are we doing? Coming up. Someone from Clemel, yeah, in Tipperary. Bulmer's side is our. Oh, Bulmer's really local drink. Magnus in the UK, yeah. It's default on 2020, is it, Susie? See, I'm missing. I never knew that. I thought it was a pay-for aircraft. I don't know if I went to Clemel. I think I must have done, Anthony. I went to Waterford, obviously. Kilkenny's just above Waterford. Obviously, Dublin, Killarney. I did the Ring of Kerry, cycled the Ring of Kerry for charity, and that was knackering. Never again. Lovely, though. Absolutely wonderful experience. But you had hills as steep as mountains, but quite literally along the Ring of Kerry. Wonderful sights of sheep in the middle of the road. All kinds of weird stuff was happening on that cycle route. Great fun. Okay, we're coming up, people. I'm gonna start reducing my throttle. Keep an eye on that. So it should be on our flight path. We're right on top of it. It's there, isn't it? Is it? Hang on a second, let me just make sure before I start to commit. Whichever, we are on top of it anyway. So I don't want to... Where is it, my friends? I didn't prepare properly for this one. Took my eyes off things for a moment. Should be along our flight path. What's going on there? Where is it? It's becoming one of those things today, isn't it? Where's the airport? Am I flying above it? Durham Airport should be highly visible. If you could touch and go there. We're only doing a touch and go, so it doesn't really matter, but I don't really want to miss one. Oh, dear. Let's put a notch of flaps in. How close are we? Oh, there we go. It's a bit of a distance to go. I think it is here, isn't it? So I think we're grand. No, it's not there. What am I pointing there for? Good grief, another hidden airport. Okay, let's just keep my altitude there. Good speed. Ah, well, we'll find it. Is this it coming up? Anybody else have that issue? I have great issues finding or seeing airports at times, unless they're very well known to me. I really have trouble. Angel, it looks like you've got a recce on it. Good man. It's when it's handy to have other people flying along. So let's follow Angel. Have you got it, Angel? I'm going to trust that you've got it, my friend. Ah, there it is. Good grief, it's not that visible. It is now. 3-1 should be this way. Is that it? It's got to be it, isn't it? It's just not that visible, people, is it? Is it this one? Oh, you know, think it's there, isn't it? That's the runway there. Can we... Oops. Whoever flew above me there. Oh, you know what, lads? Just get down on the runway. Get down on what looks like a runway. What looks... That looks doable to me. Oh, dear. Through an aircraft flying on top of each other for a moment there. That looks doable. We're only doing a touch and go anyway. It's not that important. It's not the best. Just coming back for another goal there. Chaos! Oh, it's not in use. Oh dear. Oh well, I'm touching down anyway. Sorry if somebody else is coming across. Brilliant formation gap flow. Oh, am I going to make that? I am. Let's touch down, get back up. Over the trees. Oh, that was close. Oh no, shush. Bring those flaps up. There we go, we made it. Nothing to worry about. Planned all along, wasn't it? People, we're going to see how long I can hold on. Let's try. Keep in mind, this is my second live stream of the night. I've literally not done many for a while, so we'll get over to Carlisle Airport. EGCC. This one's more visible, I believe. And runway 1. Good fun, people. Oh, the Ringer carry's fantastic, yeah. Absolutely amazing. Is that Shifty Puppy? Okay, that was close. Angel and, yeah, you still... Angel, are you okay? Oh, you are. You're back in the air. Brenton, you're still with me. Sorry about that, people. I couldn't see that airport. For love nor money. Right, let's get down to... following our route again. Carlisle. We're not too far from Carlisle. We should be okay. Then where's Carlisle leading on to? That should be over to Glasgow. Does it only give us the route to Carlisle? It's not give us the route to Glasgow, people. Why has it done that? So not only has it not allowed us to go on nav mode, it's not give us... We'll have to end at Carlisle for this flight. And I'll look into that bug or that issue to see if it's just a one-off or it's actually a thing because the aircraft's not supported. We might have to do this a different way next time. But we'll go and land at Carlisle. It's a couple of hours flight anyway. That's good enough, I think. Don't have much choice really, unless I do it visually to Glasgow, but I'd rather not. Oh, what's happening there? Ah, Brenton, you're right there, an Angel, we're good. I'm sorry for the bad leadership there, people. For those flying with me. Okay, I'm back on the magenta line. I'm following the route. It's just not guiding me that well, I'm afraid. Oh, runway 1. That's going to be Carlisle runway 1, yes. Okay, so what I'll do in this case, use the EFB just to get an idea of where... See, the EFB's put the... Okay, we'll see what happens. I'm going to do a full stop at Carlisle. I don't trust this Garmin system at all and the way it's interacting. EFB's fine. It's not showing it on the 5:30 for some reason. Okay, won't let me see the airport there, that's a shame. That's fine. Let's get on course there. Fine, good. Wasn't sure from the way you were looking there whether you crashed on the ground or... But you're much more professional than me, you took the correct runway. Good. Over to Carlisle, and then we'll probably give it a... We'll give it a pit stop there, then next episode we'll fly on up to Scotland, probably over to Ireland then, I'm thinking. We're going to do the whole of Britain, try and see some fine sights of Britain. And I hope it's delivering somewhat, a stream at least. It's a shame I didn't live stream the world update. It's a bit late now. It's been out for I mean, I could still do it at some point. I've got plenty of time during the week, so I may do a quick live stream over the world update as well. I've missed that one with all the move and goodness knows what. Let's time this one a little bit better. Plenty of time. Actually, we're coming up to it. Maybe not. It's looking grand, isn't it, people? Hope it's coming across. And we'll carry on. So yeah, Angel or Susie, is it akin to the Vision Jet? I've got like a jet sound coming from it, from Angel's. Is it a piston? I've got to try it. I mean, if it's default, there's no reason I can't give it a go, of course. It's like a piston aircraft, maybe. To tell from there. Oh, it's got a prop, hasn't it? This is a prop aircraft, yes. Okay, I'll give it a look-see during this week. Very nice formation flying, chaps. So we can get you both on screen at the same time. That's better. Zoomed out as far as I can go there, so I'm struggling to fit you both on, but there we go, got you. That's better. Look at that. Look at these seasons there and the changes, that's brilliant. So that's just default Flight Sim 2024. I do like that. Makes the world look a lot more colourful. Oh, very nice, Brenton. Show off. How are we doing? We've still got a bit of distance. A little bit further, people. From a high performance endurance in the career mode. Ah, slightly more power GA plane. Thanks. Interesting. Okay, let's see where we are. We're coming up. I can see it coming into view now on the... So I'm just going to keep that in mind and not overfly it this time. Should be... Oh, are we going to be okay with this? Yeah, we'll be fine. Are you flying manually there, Angel? Beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. Look at the beauty. That's when Flight Sim 2024, for me at least, comes into its own. Not only the undulation, the clear undulation and features, you can clearly see how the land rises and falls and the valleys and hills, but you've got this lovely colour scape to it too. Very nice, look at that. Very nice, like a whole new world, isn't it? Alright, coming into view, let's get back on that magenta line. So I'm just coming around, just be aware, people. It's always good because the stream is delayed. Just gotta keep an eye because we are getting to higher undulation now. Higher land. I'm wondering, is my... Yeah, I'm going to go up in altitude as well, so I'm going to go to 3,600. Climb at 600 feet per minute. Whilst keeping an eye on my heading. And the beautiful scenery. And our friends flying. That's fine, we're raising now. Raising in altitude now. Needs a bit more, the AFB, doesn't it? It's a good tool, but click on Carlisle. Ideally, it should give you information about Carlisle. Okay, at departure, at arrival, more information. It's not giving me the information I want, though. It's not giving me the ICAO code. It's not quite there for me yet, DFB. It's a handy tool for flight planning somewhat. As long as you got the right aircraft. It won't work with this aircraft because it's not crater approved. So, you know, you can't send your avionics to this aircraft. I've tried that. So you can't send the route information to the avionics of the aircraft. It's a better way of saying it. In this particular aircraft, because it's not, what is, you know, it's a port rather than it's a direct port of the Flight Sim 2020 model, not 2024 model. Okay, got this. Hills and valleys. Okay, Susie, yeah. Default Cessna C400. Surprised it's not showing. It is showing, Angel. It's just one I've not... no, I can see the aircraft. It's just not one I'm familiar with. I've not tried it. Okay, not far now. Very different looking landscape this, isn't it? Some of the beauty of England here. Of the UK, rather. Yeah, I've not done much flying in this part of the world in 2024. Nice, Angel. Sorry, Brenton. Not done much flying. Look at this. Very nice. So it's good to see this part of the UK. And how it's represented. I think it's looking better personally. Wow. Okay, let's come on. Just see what's going on ahead of us there. Can't be it already. It's not, I don't believe. So we'll just get back on the magenta line. Let's just come to our left a little bit. And then we'll get bang on that magenta line just so we're heading right in the right direction of the airport. Runway 1, so we're going to have to come back around to the right there. Okay. Grand. And bring our heading back round just to line up with the magenta line now. And if you're wondering why I'm doing this on not nav, because nav doesn't seem to work with a course I've set up, so it just switches off, goes back into roll. It doesn't seem to work if you're flying a route with this Cessna 182 at least. From the world map, so if you set a route up on the world map and trying to follow it, nav doesn't seem to engage for whatever reason. I'm going to bring back my throttle already to get back down to landing gear. Maybe not so much yet. It's still a bit of range to go there. It's 35 nautical miles, so yeah. Still a bit to go. Now, it's looking promising, isn't it? Okay, we'll see what happens here. Is this it, I wonder? Or again, am I being misled? So, Carlisle Airport, for those who are with me, EGCC, just head towards runway 1 now. So Angel's taking the lead there, that's great. He's not following me again. I don't blame you, Angel. Brenton, have you abandoned me as well? Oh, funny. Yeah, just saying bugger that. I'm taking my own way in. It's looking like it might be, I wonder. Are you leaving, Brendan? Well, we're landing at the last airport. You're flying the Red Bull MXR. We're flying towards our last stop now, so if you're still with us, you might as well finish the flight. This is our last stop for the night. Nearly there at gear down range speed. No cloud coming in. That's just a piece of land, isn't it? Ah, Solo flight. Well, I've still got Angel with me, Frank. In fact, it looks like Angel might be on a good flight path to the runway there. Still needs to come to the left of it, though. I'm not running anything in the background. Let's just see what the EFB says on this one. Ah, there we go. Now it's bringing up the airport. So yeah. So as you get closer to the airport, the EFB is handy for that. I can see where the runway is, so I need to come to my... Where am I on this flight path? I need to come to 270 degrees. It's pretty much where Angel's going there, to line up with runway 1, which is this away. Very handy. That is a handy feature of the EFB there. Yeah, I'm not running little nav map in the background or anything like that. I'm just doing this. Well, I was trying to do it by sight, but some of these airports are impossible to see. Oh, you saw it later, yeah. Okay. So in we go. In we go. Bit of time yet. I'll put my gear down when we're a wee bit nearer. Essentially coming to a westerly heading now. Grand. Right. Slowly but surely, Angel, we're getting there. It just seems to be sitting still, doesn't it? It's not, of course. We are moving. You know what? Sorry, Angel. I'm just going to get that a little bit quicker there. There we go. Swinging back up again. I'll slow down when I'm nearer to threshold there of the runway. I want to come around here somewhere. Oh, you know what? I didn't. Never mind. I won't mess around with mixture now. Beeping going on there. Have we got a localizer action? There we go, we're getting there. Slowly getting there. So that's where we want to reach, around about here. I'm at 270 degrees. I should be heading, well, like you, Angel, I'm heading directly west. Westerly heading. Where have you gone to? There you are. Can we see some runway action here? We can indeed, can't we? No, we can't. And not a chance of that. Oh, there it is. There's the runway. We can indeed, so... In fact, I'm going to come down in altitude. There we go. Vertical speed down, altitude. Now then, altitude dropping. That's better. Drop that throttle as well. Bit late on the altitude change there. put myself in a bit of it. Okay, it doesn't like me bring the throttle back too far because I've not got my gear down. Can I get away with that much? Gotta watch it now because I'm very close. Okay, listen, I don't need that anymore. There's the runway. There's runway 1. We're going to land at here. Angel's going straight. Are you going for the other runway, my friend? That's fine. Wherever you can get down, Angel. Gears it down. But I'll take it off autopilot soon. Anywhere near flaps range, I'll be... Now I can bring that throttle back. Won't mount at me. Stage 1 flaps. I'm near to flaps there, people, don't worry. Flaps range. You can get away with it. Altitude, yeah, it's looking grand, isn't it? See, we managed it. What are you worried about? And swing the aircraft around. I might as well go 20 degrees of flaps here just to control that speed better. You can see my speed's lovely now. In a descent. Descend too much though, but yeah, I do want to descend, but not by amounts that are dangerous. There we go. A bit of side slipping here, people, just bear with me. I'm just going to full rudder deflection. And let's try and lose a bit of altitude here. I'll have to cover that one in a video. My rudders don't seem to be... Oh. We're going to make this one. Let's smoke this runway. I'm going to come down the old-fashioned way, dive bomb the runway. There we go. Puppy lights are in. How's that for an approach? Oh dear. You know, if you want to get down, it's a sim. Get down your own way. I tend to do that. I'm a bit late on a descent. Dive bomb. Right, there we go. Make a land centre line here. No issues. Oh. I wanted to float a little bit more, but never mind. I'll do a bit of a floative now. I did touch down, but I took straight back off again. There we go. We're down. And we'll just come off to our left here, Angel. Let's better keep the momentum going. All's well that ends well. Hey, here comes Angel. There we go, it's looking sound. Nice landing, Angel. You did better than me anyway. Listen, folks, thanks. Just a bit of a celebratory flight from Manchester. We've made it to Carlisle. We shall continue our tour and many more live streams on their way. Thanks for watching. Cheers, Susie. Have I got Orbix Central installed? Is this... Oh, I don't... Orbix Central has an update for 2024 now, does it? I'll have to check Armitage on my Orbix Central. Thanks for the tip. Okay, thanks very much, everybody. Thanks, Angel, and Renton for flying with me. I'll see you soon. Thanks, Anthony.